Okay, I've got the light on, so it might be actually. Let me just put the other set of lights on. Maybe that'd be better. The weather is very changeable. One minute it's bright sunshine, and when I'm filming, it seems to, I don't know, glare. The next minute it's really dull, and I'm having to put the lights on. Do you know what I mean? So I've got loads of washing here. I've actually put all those t-shirts, socks and that away, so I've already done that. I've allowed the washing to pile up due to the fact that in between this, which will be a separate video, I've got my Iceland food delivery which I filmed, and that should be following hopefully this video, so I'm doing that separate. Another chatty Iceland food shop, yes, yeah. I think it's because it's been a while except for that video that I've actually uploaded, and by the time this one actually goes up, that one already been uploaded, if you understand what I'm saying. It was supposed to be an introduction, ended up being a very chatty video. So I did actually wash this bedding. It's the second lot I got from Asda, so I did actually wash that. So this one will eventually be going back, well, on our bed, because I'll be changing it. I think I've done enough washing today, because I've done so many loads of washing. You know, I've done, I say, our son's bed. Our clean bedding was done before I went away, so you know, it's not been used. So I did our son's bed. I did all the towels, as you know, bath towels, underwear, the clothes from the week, you know, from our week away. So sorry if I get a bit distracted, but I thought I'd give a little bit chatty, because I know people like the chatty videos more than music, but sometimes it is a bit of a problem. So yeah, so don't be surprised. I do change my bedding at least once a week, especially through the winter. Summertime I tend to do it, or better weather, 2 or 3 times in a week. I just love you know, fresh bedding on the bed, especially it's been out. I've still got like the curtain round our tumble dryer. On my to-do list a while back, I had a to-do list, and the one thing that I still haven't done, I did most things, was the new black and white checked material I got from Amazon to do the curtains around our tumble dryer, a second tumble dryer that is. I've got a washer dryer and a tumble dryer. And that was one thing I hadn't done, so I want to do that in the near future, because, as I said, I did most things off that list except for that bit. And what else? I have got a number of videos coming up. Hopefully, hubby and maybe my son will, I haven't got much, will get my autumn decor down. I know it's a bit late. But again, I've been communicating with a subscriber, as I was saying, I think yesterday, yesterday's video, which actually was this morning, get it right. But you can understand it's confusing when I'm doing, this is why I like to sit and concentrate what I'm saying, but it would have been too long a video with the so-called intro, which didn't end up being an intro. I got quite a few videos coming up, and one of them I was mentioning is autumn decor, because I was going to do it before I went away, as I said before, but I thought I'd wait because I was so busy getting rid of stuff out of our home, tidying up, getting the food in for our son, everything like that, packing, because we were going away for 9 nights, so I had lists, and so the autumn decor didn't get done. It's still going up. Bits and pieces are going up just before I went away anyway, the pieces that didn't go in the loft. Yeah, I'm going to get that down. Not sure about the Halloween decor, and I know this subscriber mentioned it. Yeah, and we said she's not sure either, because like her, I normally have a Halloween tea party, and we normally have games, you know, if there's kids available, they dress up, and instead of actually going out trick-or-treating, I usually have the buckets here, even for adults, you know, and I put, you know, little treats in and things. The adults, obviously, some of these, I don't know if you've seen them, I got from Amazon a couple of years ago. I've even used the pens that look like syringes with blood in, and the blood pouches that are actually like a syrup liquid. I think it's very, I haven't tried it, but I'm sure it's very sickly, things like that. You know, gummy snakes and things. Obviously, it's toned down or easier for the younger kids. But yeah, so I've got all my bath mats done, and this is all the towels that I got done. I didn't actually show this bit, I don't think, but I did all the towels from the holiday. And yes, hubby did book up for the farm, so I'm just going to fold these up. These will go in the games room, probably either in one of the bags or on top of the cases, ready to go straight back to the caravan. As I said, I know by sight, this is why I've kept these separate, because the chocolate brown ones are for the caravan, so anything that's like dark brown, I know instantly it's for the caravan. I do use them sometimes in the home over the winter, previously due to the fact, you know, taking time to get stuff dry through the winter, and wanted the extra towels because all the bedding and towels get brought home. But I have got a new set, like this green set, and I got a really good price on those from Asda, and I say 2 visits and I got 2 of the towels. Got to try and see if I can get rid of some of my bedding, because now I've got that other grey check one. I had the grey check one a while back, so that's 2 quilt covers that's come in. So really and truly, I've got to see whether there's anything I can get rid of. These are just the dry mats, spare ones from the caravan. As you probably see, I did have put the beigey ones out so they could go back to the caravan. And yeah, where do these come from? Wilco's? I'm not actually sure. I've got quite a lot of the brown flowers. They've got the monkey on. I think that stems from when we went to Monkey World in Dorset. It's like anything, isn't it? Owls is still up there. You know me, owls, and any ornaments, clothing, especially useful things with owls, brilliant. So yeah, so that's the tea towel, so I say. And I've got a Amazon haul coming up that I'm sort of putting together due to the fact that one item was, say, my son's car seat covers, a leather for his car. I had to quickly video that so he could take them and put them in his car. I've been waiting for stuff that's coming just drives. It's all supposed to be on Prime. Something was supposed to come yesterday for son, some wheel trims. And I know you've got to give them some leeway, but it was supposed to be a next day, and about 4 o'clock he got a message to say it had been delayed. It already said it had been out on delivery, but then they sent a message to say about 4 o'clock to say it was supposed to come up to 9 o'clock to say that there was a hold up and it could be Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, another 2 days. So I'm trying to give it leeway, but it doesn't help because if we was to go out at the weekend, say, we could miss the parcel. I did say for him to sort of let me know if he gets a tracking thing to say it's going to be delivered. I'm hoping it's not going to be weekend and it's going to come today, being I'm here, because I've got plans for the weekend. I also got a video, and I got permission, I did say about this, permission to actually share what we've got, a granddaughter, so I'm putting some little gifts together. So if you're interested in that, that'd be another sort of video. I'm going to do gift ideas, and you know me, I like things not necessarily matching, but sometimes got a theme. Like I've got a dinosaur, a sort of gift package to get together for our granddaughter for Christmas, this sort of thing. And I'm doing a gaming one for our youngest son. So, excuse me, so bits and pieces can actually be put together, and this is quite recently is stuff that's actually coming through the post online. Said I don't think I'll be doing round the shops this Christmas. Yeah, so I'm trying to put things together. I want to make them different prices, mostly because I want to be on a tighter budget. As I said, each year budget's gone down and down and down. You know what I'm on about. Years ago it used to run into, I'm not going to say how much, I know how much it was because I've got it in my Christmas planner how much I spent. I think the main expense, and I don't know whether everybody's the same, is food. As I said, can't have me Christmas Eve do, and obviously hubby's birthday and things like that. So a lot of stuff does go on food, and I like all the extra bits in case we had drop-ins, you know, like mince pies, and I used to get the Mr. Kipling's, it's a cheat I know, the individual wrapped little Christmas cake bars, due to the fact most people don't like the fruit. They don't like Christmas cake, so what I do a cheat, I have mince pies, and yes, purchase usually Mr. Kipling's, or I might do it again this year for just the three of us, have a secret tasting of mince pies and get them from different stores, you know, when I do my food shop online and everything. I don't know if anybody's the same. I get Mr. Kipling's because very often they're on offer, and some of these things do go up price, don't they, as it gets closer to the season. So I might do that, do a mince pie sort of thing, and see what, you know, the family think. I could eat mince pies any time of year. It doesn't bother me. I like them. Whether it's with whipped cream, double cream, or custard. So, yeah. And I think that top is actually going to have to be ironed, and these are the tops from our holiday. That's the last things, and then I just got a bit of underwear there to put away as well. So all that is then got to go up, and I've just got 2 tops. This is the problem I have. When I like to do at least 5 items of ironing, but I don't like things hanging around. So sometimes what I do is especially when I used to be working, I used to work for a building society before I went into care. This is before I had a family, before I had boys. And very often, because I wore uniform, or you had to wear smart because of seeing customers, very often I used to put a towel either on the breakfast bar or on the hob, stick the iron in the socket and iron away. Probably I'll start doing it. I haven't done that for years, but at the moment I'm pretty much up to date with ironing, with washing. I've got no ironing except for these 2 items, due to the fact that hubby's work clothes I did before we went away, I sometimes iron them, but because he wears overalls, he says it's just a waste of time. But I don't like him going from the house to the car, if you understand, in the car park with really scruffy jeans or whatever. It's just me. I think I like him, even though he's going to work, something I like him quite put together, if that makes sense. He says not to bother. Now, I was one of these people, when I first got married, and I'm bringing in little bits. I'm supposed to be doing a reset day, and here I am. But here we go. I'm getting a bit emotional here because it's also my grandmother. I mean, she's been deceased quite a few years now, but we were close. And my mother, and I think it's that generation. So when I first got married, hubby used to laugh because I used to stand there ironing, and I used to do it on my one day off if I was lucky, because when we first got married, we worked extra hours during the week. We used to work at least Saturday mornings. By the time lunchtime come around, we had lunch, it'd be like this because we'd be exhausted. And we used to always allow Sundays. Now, this is when we've just purchased a house, we'd just got married, and our house was bare. We only had the bare essentials. I didn't have a dining room suite. This is about the third dining room suite anyway, because we've been married 30 plus years now. Didn't even have a washing machine. Didn't have a freezer. So we were saving up for all these extra bits. We did get money, quite a lot of money for our wedding, due to the fact that I know people like to give gifts, and we did have a wedding list, but we had these bigger items, and we said we'd rather have the money so we could clump it together and get the bigger items. We did have a 3-piece suite. We did have a brand new cooker. We had a second-hand fridge, which was from my mother-in-law, because hubby had done her kitchen, so we had her fridge. We did have all the bedroom furniture. Now, the bedroom furniture come from MFI, made for idiots, yes. And hubby, I mean, we planned that bedroom. Can you believe it? It's been in, 32 years. If you've seen the furniture. Not the bed. The bed is the second or third pine bed I think we've had. But those wardrobes, the chest of drawers and everything, yes, they're 30 plus years old. And we'd planned it out what we wanted. And when you did have sales open, sort of 10, 11 o'clock, Boxing Day. And at the time, hubby, we had a big estate. This is just before we got married. This would have been Boxing Day, as I said. We'll get married that May. And yes, we arrived at MFI. First one's at the door, and you know how it used to be, queues for the, you know, the sales and everything. And hubby just laughed at me. I saw the assistant that we'd actually dealt with about a week previously, because he said, oh, can I help you? And we thought, well, we'll wait. We worked out how much it was going to cost for these units. And I grabbed him. I took him so dragged him near enough to where with this bedroom set was. I had it written down, and I was going, I want 3 of these, I want 5 of these, I want this, 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 this. I said, and I'm really glad I held off, because in that week, which we knew, to wait, a lot of the bedroom suite was 25 to 50% off. I think some items were even more than that. So we saved a lot. And the money I saved doing that way managed to, I've got laminated flooring now, but I had a cream carpet, and we had the bed frame and the mattress out of that money that we saved. So it was a win-win. So yeah, just a little story. I know some of you quite like to hear a bit of background and a little bit of stories, but yeah. So yeah, the house, and sometimes when I'm cleaning a room and I've got the time to do it, even if it's just the dining room, which I want to come up to, I like to shove everything, say in the dining room bit, which is behind the camera, and give it just a, you know, a bit of space, a bit of time to breathe and everything. And then I try and not put everything back. If I'm not on my 7 items for 7 days sort of thing, that's just going around the home. But I try and look around. I know just down here, you know, is the toy station. And during lockdown, I know there's pieces that need to go. And I'm hoping to either pass those on to a friend for a grandchild, or it will go to the charity shop, because don't hardly see our granddaughter, not here. It's usually out in the park or in the garden. We did have her a while back just to stay a couple of nights, because we couldn't get her away on holiday. But yeah, so that's what I mean. I don't know if anybody else is that way. I sort of let it breathe, and then you think, oh, I wish it was like that, and then you start bringing everything back. This is why, like, I have a few ornaments. I'm not going to turn the camera, but you know what I mean, but you probably see them. They will be changing little pictures and everything. I've got places, but I'm getting to the stage now that I just want to let the home breathe. And yeah, I'd like changing my ornaments. I like seeing different pieces around our home, especially being home quite a bit. So I want to make the home breathe, just for the fact, yes, it's going to be autumn decor, but I'm trying to work with what I've got existing. I've got a few autumn pieces. Then if I go into Halloween, as I said, I did mention this to a subscriber, and she commented back saying she's not sure either, because obviously not having family round. So I'm not sure about Halloween. I'm umping and ahhing on that one. No sooner, I know what's going to happen, get the autumn decor down box. I know I've got a small box. Put it out, and then 5 minutes later it's going to be, hubby, son, can we get the Halloween stuff down and put the autumn stuff back up? So yeah, it doesn't usually bother me, and I suppose it's, if I didn't do it, it's just going to dwindle into one day, 1 week, 1 month the same, with semi-lockdowns and everything that's going on. Keep the norm as much as I can. I had another comment saying how, you know, it's nice to see and try and get away from what's going on and being safe, keeping social distance, but sort of the norm, as I call it. But I'm not 100% sure about the Halloween stuff. I will consider it. I'll see how things go. I did get the skulls from Poundland, as you saw when I was away, so I might just put a few bits around. I shall see. One year I did actually stream it right down. Last year I started doing a bit of Harry Potter on my mantle, so I'd like to do that. So maybe it'd be just little bits and not all the way round the home. And then obviously after Halloween, that's when I start streamlining for the next week, couple of weeks, putting ornaments away and things like that, just so it makes it easier when the Christmas pieces come out. And hubby is used to it now. We do get the eye roll because I have to allow so much time to do that. And even if it's just the three of us for Christmas, I will actually go full out for Christmas. May skip Halloween, but Christmas. At the moment, I'm going to do Christmas as normal as I can. But obviously not with family and friends as much. But yeah, this is going to be another little chat video. I don't really want to put this into a separate video, but I'm just filling you on. So I'm going to do some gift ideas if you're interested. So I do apologise for people who, and I'm not obviously moaning at you or anything, but I am a person that likes to do things quite early on. As you know, we're visiting hopefully our granddaughter in a day or so, so I want to get everything put together for her. And yeah, if I keep mentioning Christmas, I do apologise. I am a Christmas lover, as I've mentioned, but there's certain things I need to put in place to make sure they go where they should be. Again, repeating myself a number of times, else I'm rushing at the last minute and I don't want to be there. So I'm going to put this a lot away, stop nattering, because at this rate, with the video that will probably go up before this one and this chat, I'm going to be talking for over an hour. I can see that coming on, but I just wanted to fill you in. I haven't forgotten the meals. I've started videoing every evening what we're having, and there may be, I've got a cake mix that I've got in my cupboard on my to-do list, and any recommendations like the ice creams that we've tried for the first time and the guys loved them, things like that. So there might be a few bits in there, not just sort of snacks, main meals, desserts, cakes. There might be a few recommendations or things that have worked or haven't worked for the family. So I must get on, get this laundry put away and get on to the next thing I need to get done off my to-do list. To-do lists, yes. No, I'm not going to spend half an hour talking about to-do lists, but this is what a reset day is all about. Okay then, I'm just coming in with a pile of laundry. I'm just going to put it over here because that's the cool bag and the case there. So that's like 2 sets of pyjamas, the mats, dry mats as said, and the towels. Bit dusty in here, but I don't think I'm actually going to get this done today. It's not bad. I mean, except for earphones and everything, it's not too bad at all. I have got stuff under the desks that's got to go to the charity shop. But I don't think I'm going to get this dusted today. As I said, it is a sort of reset day, so this does need a good clean because of all the black. It does show the dust. So yeah, so that is one thing that I'll probably put onto a to-do list for another day. I'm just going to quickly come on because I just had a sip of drink and thought I'd just check that bit of film that I'd done. I do check it when I pieced it all together, but I just wanted to quickly come on because I got sidetracked. I was saying about the ironing and I was getting a little bit emotional about my grandmother and mother. My mother is still with us. It's just obviously we lost our grandmother quite some time ago now. They used to iron everything. I'm talking about underwear, socks, bedding, the lot. And that's what I was actually going to say, and I got sidetracked on about MFI and everything, and you know, when we got married and what we hadn't got in our home, but it was the ironing. I used to iron everything because that's what my grandmother did, that's what my mother did, and obviously you get your own systems in place as years go on, and obviously now it's, no, it doesn't need ironing, doesn't need ironing, doesn't need ironing, as I used to iron absolutely, even socks. Hubby used to laugh his socks off, yeah, pun there, but that I thought I'd quickly come on to, as I said, I tend to sometimes get sidetracked because if I don't slip in certain things, then I forget to mention them, then the moment passes. But yeah, right, I'm not going to sit here, I've just had a sip of drink. I've just put all those towels away, as I said, in the airing cupboard. That's another video I need to do as well, obviously revisiting the airing cupboard and see what I can get rid of, but we do need our boiler service, so I'm trying to do that round about the same time. Right, I've done some hoovering. I've put no end of bits and pieces away. I put the gifts away that came back from the holiday. I've tweaked the dining room. I know I haven't videoed all this, and I've been sorting out not so much this needs a good clean now because it's getting a bit dusty, but I've been going through our granddaughter's toys again, and listing and taking pictures of everything that's leaving our home, just for the fact that she's outgrown quite a lot of her pieces, so that's all going. It may be going to a friend's, I'm not sure. I gave her the option before I start having it removed from our home, just in case she wants it for her granddaughter. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.